Hello and good morning. I have for you today our final match of Week 7. A little bit of a shark fight. There's recently been some blood spilled in the water. If we look at the standings, these have not been updated yet, but the Stanton Sableye have fallen to 5-2, meaning one of these teams has a chance to rise to also match them at 5-2. And then Week 8 becomes very interesting at that point. We have a match today between the UCF, University of Central Fortress, and Marana Kabutops, both 4-2, the number 2 and number 3 seed in the Indigo League. A lot of playoff implications here. I believe pretty confidently that both of these teams are making it into playoffs. However, their seeding could alter greatly, depending on how this match goes, as well as what we see in Week 8. Both of these players have been to finals before. Both of these players have made great playoff runs in the past. And I think it would be really interesting to see either of them make another deep playoff run. So let's jump in to their set and see how this goes. JT and Sigmund going at it. Here we go, game 1. JT leads Moltres into Metagross. Misses an overheat on the Swampert. That is a bummer. Gonna opt to just safely switch to Celebi. Metagross comes back. Misses a Leech Seed. JT can't hit. That's tough. Melodic is able to tank some of the Meteor Mashes, but if that thing gets a +1 attack boost, we're in danger. And there it is. Cover's good, but it's going to be doing some big damage now. Opsa just go to Moltres. It doesn't even matter. That's fat damage. Goes to Entei Sun. Flamethrower does nothing to Entei Sun. Is it extreme speed time? He's howling. Oh no. Poor Arcanine. It wants so bad. Every dog has his day, but Arcanine has yet to have his day. Paralyzed Melodic. Activates the Marvel Scale, at least. A lot of defensive pivots. Substitute was really smart by Sigmund there on the Leech Seed. Gonna start Calm Minding up. That's scary. Oh, and this Hidden Power Fire, I guess, wasn't even enough to break the sub. That is a problem. How are we going to deal with this Jirachi? I like how the Dragonborn chanting starts right when Blissey uses Fire Blast. The Prophecy. What's that Dragon Shout in Skyrim for Fire Breath? Somebody knows it. Fire Blasting Blissey is holding this Jirachi out of sub. It forces it out. The Dragonborn Blissey. Insane. I don't think it missed a Fire Blast there. Finally some good accuracy for UCF. A burn on the Swampert, too. That's huge. So Blissey's not really afraid to face it down at this point. This Fire Blasting Blissey is going crazy. Is it out of Fire Blast? There's 2 left. And Swampert goes down. First blood from JT. Is Arcanine going to start howling? Just goes for the extreme speed, but Marvel Scale Melodic takes nothing. Assuming the Starmie is showing Thunderbolt by coming in here. No, just Thunder Wave. If it has Thunderbolt, Blissey's an easy switch in. And really, Blissey or Celebi with Natural Cure doesn't really mind the Thunder Wave either. Toxic forces the Starmie to switch out eventually. Back to Starmie. Sigmund struggling to break through this defensive core. Melodic and Blissey proving to be really bulky. Here comes Gengar. That's dangerous. Gengar can't really tank like a Choice Band Meteor Mash. Toxic's a great move on Melodic, just to be able to, in situations like this, force the switch out. Metagross comes in, takes a Surf. But now with the Marvel Scale, yeah, Melodic's not going to take much at all. This Melodic is tough to break through. Sigmund hasn't revealed his 6th Pokemon, but I mean, it would have come in by now if it could deal with the Melodic, right? Blissey comes back. It's running low on Fire Blast, though. It only has 2 left. It hits 1. Doesn't get a burn. Fire Blast at 25. Goes for the Thunder Wave. That's probably smart. Only 1 Fire Blast left. It misses the final Fire Blast. That's a problem. We don't think we have Seismic Toss, do we? Looks like we do not. Oh my goodness. Critical hit. That sucks. You gotta expect a Fire Punch, right? Just gotta get something off on this thing. Okay, Leech Seed. And now Moltres comes in, hoping to just do an Overheat to finish it off, maybe. Oh, just scares it out. A game of chicken with the Fire Chicken. Okay. Man. JT's making some good reads here. We gotta be able to break through this Jirachi, though. Moltres at 72. If it's gonna come in, it's gotta come in now. Full para. That could have been an attack there. That's a 2nd Overheat missed. We got T-Tar in the back. That's good for JT, I would think, in this matchup. Hidden Power Fighting, I'm guessing. I don't even know if T-Tar outspeeds at this point. What did that speed here? Does. Gets the kill. Doug should outspeed, though. Yeah. T-Tar's down. Levitate Gengar comes in. I would just be throwing a Thunderbolt. Yeah, smart. Really smart play. You know that Doug isn't going to stay in, of course. Fire Punch? What are we doing? Explosion. Just don't let the Jirachi use Calm Mind. And now Flamethrower here. Oh my gosh. It doesn't switch out. It doesn't get a crit, though. Alright, you gotta click Flamethrower. And I believe Melodic will clean this up. That was a really good game. This is... okay. Flinch Paras. Don't say it couldn't happen. Blissey's at 100% HP. I would be amazed if this Doug pulled it out. Yeah, that would be insane. 12 Rock Slides left. I just don't think that's enough damage, even if you got like Flinch Paras the entire way. And yeah. Surf on the Doug. That was a good Doug nickname. Cease switching. JT takes game 1. The defensive core of Blissey and Melodic proved really annoying to get through. And it worked out in his favor. Let's go to game 2. Moltres entering on the Doug. You know Rock Slide's coming. Melodic gets in. Hey, we're just looking at each other. And the Ludicolo comes in. JT making the smart play to just click Toxic immediately. Catches the Ludicolo. Dang. This poor duck thing. Without Leech Seed up, it's really struggling to recover back from the toxic damage. Is it a mariachi duck? A mariachi platypus, perhaps? This Melodic is putting in serious work. I believe JT traded Gyarados for it? It's hard to keep track of all these trades. T-Tar taking nothing from this Fortress. Heracross comes in. That's scary. How much does a Rock Slide do to this thing, though? I wonder. Hidden Power. Whoa! Was that Hidden Power flying? That Hidden Power flying on the T-Tar? Oh, man. This might just be it. Whoa. That's wild. 2 dragon dances, and sometimes that's all it takes. You know this Arcanine has hidden power fighting, at least it did last game. Red wine goes down. That's Sigmund's ace. He loves red wine. Yeah, hidden power flying T-Tar. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Man, I think that's just going to take it. Good lord. And a +6, so just a clean sweep from T-Tar for JT. That was impressive. And JT takes game 2. He takes the set. JT's rising to a 5-2 record. And this is where things get super interesting. First off, congrats to both players. This was a fantastic set. This is a great way to start my Tuesday morning before going to work. I got a pretty busy day, so I wanted to make sure I got this commentary in. But that was a great way to start the day. That was an awesome set. If you look at the standings, like I mentioned earlier, the Stanton Sableye have fallen to 5-2. UCF just rose to 5-2. And guess who plays in Week 8? It's the classic Gleason versus JT rivalry match. Who will come out on top? JT has the chance to earn the 3rd seed, which I think would be his highest seeding in PBA history. If Finn loses Week 8 and JT wins, there's a chance that JT takes the 2nd seed. Oh baby. This is getting interesting. So I hope you all look forward to watching Week 8. Congrats to both players. Congrats to JT getting the win, earning the Mind Badge. And I'll catch you guys next time. We only got 1 week left in the regular season. It's going to be a doozy.